Okay, I honestly had no idea what was happening anymore. Nobody said anything for a few seconds. Then the waitress suddenly walked over to the front door, locked it, and closed the curtains. I looked at Jake like, is this actually happening? He looked just as confused as I was. I asked her, why did you lock the door? She didn't answer. Instead, she looked at both of us and quietly said, I need to show you something. I'm not gonna lie, at that point, I thought about leaving, but I was way too curious. She opened a small door that said, employees only. Then she looked at us and said, come with me. The room behind the cafe was tiny. There were old shelves, boxes, and years of dust everywhere. She walked to the very back, reached for an old wooden box, and placed it on the table. She opened it very carefully. Inside, there were old newspapers, a notebook, and a photograph. She picked up the photo and handed it to me. The second I looked at it, I got chills, because there it was. The exact same key, the one I found. It was sitting on the table in the picture. But that wasn't the part that scared me. There was a man standing next to it. I stared at the photo for a few seconds. Then I looked at the waitress. Then back at the photo. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It looked exactly like the man who had just left the cafe. Same face, same eyes, same coat, everything. I looked at the back of the photograph. There was a date written in faded ink. April 18th, 20 years ago. I looked at the waitress and said, that's impossible. She slowly shook her head. Then she said something I'll never forget. That's exactly what everyone says. I didn't know what to think anymore. I looked at Jake. He wasn't even looking at me. He was staring at the photograph, like he'd seen it before. And that's when I realized Jake had been hiding something from me this whole time. I'll tell you what happened next, in the next episode. Wait, before you leave, let's see how much English you picked up from today's story. Ready? Question number 1. What does I got chills mean? A, I felt really cold. B, I suddenly felt scared. C, I got sick. Take a guess. I'll give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Did you get it? The correct answer is B. I got chills means you suddenly felt scared or nervous. Example, I got chills when I looked at the old photograph. Question number 2. What does that's impossible mean? A, I don't understand. B, it can't be true. C, I'm excited. Ready? 3, 2, 1. And the answer is B. Example, that's impossible. He looks exactly the same. Question number 3. What does he's hiding something mean? A, he's telling the truth. B, he isn't telling the whole truth. C, he's feeling happy. One last time. 3, 2, 1. Did you get it right? The answer is B. Example, I think Jake is hiding something. Now it's your turn. Can you write one sentence using that's impossible? Leave it in the comments. I'll be reading your answers. One more thing before you go. Who do you think is hiding something? Jake? The waitress? The mysterious man? Tell me your theory in the comments. I'm really curious to see what you think. See you in episode 5. Bye!